Nazagwachi okumenya mutima mu bitundu Mbuzagwachi zawamenya mutima mu bitundu Nazagwachi okumenya mutima mu bitundu Mbuzagwachi zawamenya mutima mu bitundu Keto made my beat Mayqueen Bachifesi, beita bahiro bakola majani. I know, kumega kawani. What's good, Mayqueen gang? This is Mayqueenafrica. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please give this video a thumbs up. A thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. What are you waiting for to subscribe? I mean, you are missing lots and lots of fun on this channel of ours, yeah. So please subscribe, share, share to everyone. Let them get to come and see the fun we are having. I don't want anyone to feel jealous of us, you know. Yeah, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please, this channel, like I already said, we are here to have fun. We are not here to judge anyone. We are not here to spread any negativity. It is positive vibes all the way. Yes. So today we're going to talk about some very sensible question. Sorry, not a question, topic. I'm going to talk about stress and depression. Like how someone can deal with it. Yeah, how someone can deal with it, because I figured out very many people are maybe dying over stress. Others are, it is even going too worse to the part of suicide. Yeah, I think we somehow need help. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not so professional, but I'm just giving my views, like what my views. Maybe you never know, it can help someone. Those who can't maybe afford to see psychiatrists, or maybe those who can't, those who don't know them. And please, maybe for those who don't know them, anyone who is going, like, if you're viewing this video, please help a sister, help a brother, and maybe put, if you know of any psychiatrists, you can maybe put their number, or maybe their website, or whatever they are using, so that someone who is in need of them can maybe contact them. You can just write them down in the comment section, yeah, so that someone who maybe is in need of them and can maybe contact them, because you know, this world, we never know what someone is going through until you listen to them, yeah. And uttering out, like speaking out your heart, is maybe like one of the reasons that we're going to see, that I'm going to talk about, yeah. We shall go in details of it, like how to deal with stress. So speaking out is one of the reasons how maybe someone can deal with it, you know. Every time you keep quiet to yourself, you know, that is where you begin getting those weird thoughts of suicide, and maybe someone is, you know. Anyway, we are going to get into it right about now. So beginning of our topic, stress and depression. Yeah, we all know what stress and depression is like. Depression is like, in simple terms, I can define to someone who really wants to know what it is. Sorry, for someone who really wants to know what it is, and in simple terms, I can just say, like, depression is like a feeling of disconnection. Like you feel like you're disconnected to anything you love. You're disconnected to your friends, family. Like what you used to do with love, you no longer do it, you know. Like you really feel so depressed. I really don't know if someone out there who didn't know the meaning of depression is getting it, using my simple definition of it, you know. Yeah, so straight away, like maybe we can we shall get to know about it a little more when we when I'm talking about it, maybe their causes and how to deal with it, and then you can know, you will get to know, you will get to know its full definition maybe from the explanations, you know. Yeah, so I think let's first, before we look at how to deal with stress and depression. Oh yeah, I hope everyone understands stress. Like when you have a lot of things on your mind is so fixed, like, you know. Have you ever known something but you don't know how to explain it? Now this is me. Yeah, but I really hope I'm being of help. I really hope my simple explanations are being of help, you know. But I'm thinking that everyone knows what it is. But in case you didn't know, I think we can say like it's a mixture of a lot of it's a mixture of thoughts. You really like don't know what to attend to and what to leave out, you know. Like a lot of pressure, something like that. Anyways, if someone has a better definition of the two words, please write it down in the comment section to help someone who would want to understand them a little bit more. Yeah? So rushing out to the causes, what do you think causes this stress? I think the causes are sometimes, there are sometimes financial causes. We are not going to like to go into details in them, because this is not why this is not the reason for this video. The reason for this video is how to deal with stress and depression, you know. So if we go deep into the causes, we may not get enough time because we don't want this video to be long. Yeah, so I think because some causes can be financial, family related causes, relationship. Now that in Uganda they say simba wakati. You know, very many causes, you know, very many different people, sorry, have different reasons for stress. You know, you may find something that is very light to you, but to someone else it is a very huge thing, huge enough to make her depressed. Yeah, so in most cases when someone has opened up their story, you know how to get to be like, can this really make someone depressed, you know? But we have different reasons. Yeah, we have different reasons. So maybe how can we know that that one is depressed? How do you know that, oh, Mayqueen, I'm depressed at this point, you know? Because so many people are depressed, but maybe they don't know, maybe they just don't want to accept it. They just don't want to accept that they're depressed, and at the end of the day you will see on the news, someone will come tell you and so was committed suicide, you get. So we have to really stop that, maybe prevent that in the community, you know. Yeah, if we can. So how can someone know that they are depressed? Being sad all the time, you know, like you just like I actually have this tendency, but I had never known that at that point I'm depressed. Like someone can be like, "Hi, Mayqueen, how are you?" And I'm like, "I'm not fine." Why? I don't know. Like I don't have a reason why I'm not fine. I'm just sad. My whole day is moody, you know. I hope I'm being clear, like I hope I'm being understood. Like someone is sad all the time, all day. Reason? Yeah, no reason. You get. Another one is like no longer enjoying what you do. Like let's say you love cooking, but at this point you don't like it anymore. Like maybe mom is telling you, oh, if you're married and your husband wants to eat, and you don't feel like cooking, not only today but maybe for the whole week. Madam, don't you think you're depressed? Like you don't enjoy what, okay, now like us who like maybe singing and dancing, and you really don't feel like singing anymore, you don't feel like dancing, you don't enjoy what you used to love, you know. That is also how you can know that I think I'm depressed, feeling worthless. Now here, oh God, this is so common. Like, I sometimes feel like, okay, I got these points from some are from my life, like my experience, you know, because most of them are my experience. Yeah, so sometimes you really feel like you're worthless, like toina makulu oshtegeda, like you don't you don't have anything important you're adding on to something. Like maybe if you're working, you don't feel like you have something important you're adding to that, maybe to your work, to that organization, or maybe to your life or in someone's life. You know, you feel so useless. And if someone asks you a very genuine reason, you can't give any. But that's just you feel like wetamidwa oshtegeda. So really, guys, take note. Not wanting to see anybody, like every time they're like, maybe they want to keep you company and you're like, please, can I just be by myself, can I be alone, you know. I normally say, okay, I don't do this, I think I've not done this. But I think you can relate. I know some of you have gone through this. You really feel like you just want to be alone. You just want like to go in the wilderness and be all by yourself. You don't want to talk to anyone. You don't want to see anyone. That is depression. You're depressed, my sister. Lack of sleep, or too much sleep. This is mostly connected to thoughts. Like, you have a lot of thoughts, and you always know if you have a lot of thoughts, there is no way sleep will come. No way. My sister, my brother, you have to go see a psychiatrist. So those are just some. I know there are very many other ways of how someone can get to know that she's depressed. You can maybe put some in the comment section to help someone out there who is depressed, or who doesn't know that she's depressed, but because of your reason, because of what you've written down, now she can know that she's depressed. Yeah. So going to our today's topic, how can we deal? Yeah, you have known the causes, you have known how you can know that you're depressed. Now, after knowing that you're depressed, now what next? This is the most important part, because this part, most people don't know what to do next, and that is why they tend to get those weird thoughts of suicide, which is really too bad. We shouldn't be losing someone because of something that we could have prevented in the very first place, you know. At least, even if I don't know you, at least by this video, let me hope this video will help someone who maybe had bad thoughts, weird thoughts, someone who is depressed, you know, because we all get depressed at some point, but how we deal with it is different. And I think what I'm about to share will help someone out there. So how should we deal with this depression? Yeah, so how should we deal with this depression? I think first, I think my number one can be prayer. Yeah, you know the song of take everything in prayer, put everything in prayer, like prayer and reading the Bible. You know, every time you feel depressed and maybe you go to God has a way of coming down one's heart. I don't know if it is only to me, but every time I feel like I'm not myself, I feel like I'm feeling so low, I'm feeling so worthless, and I read the Bible. You know, there are some verses in the Bible, I didn't cram them. I can't get them off head, but there are some verses in the Bible that you read, and you feel like, oh God, you know, God, this has touched my heart, and you feel so calm. And every time you cry to God, every time you pray, every time you put it in prayer, God calms us down. God calms our hearts. You know, you actually, me, every time I'm feeling depressed and I pray, there is a certain way I feel. I feel like as if I'm all over the world. Like I even begin holding my head high, like as if I'm a king, a queen in a palace. You know. Like seriously, I hope my point is being driven home. You know, prayer. Please, please pray. Pray every time you feel. I'm not saying that you should only pray and only when you feel depressed, but at least be a prayerful person. At least instead of saying, "Oh, please, I want to be alone." Okay, be alone, but while praying. Please do pray. Okay. Another point can be talking to someone. Please don't say you want to be alone, because seriously, there is nothing good in being alone. Trust me, after being alone, you will get, that is when you get some weird thoughts. You get some weird thoughts of, I don't want even to mention, because they're so worse. You get, like, it hurts me so bad every time I see on news that so and so killed themselves. Really, like, life is a precious thing. Some others are even praying for long life, and you're just going to, oh God, just because of something that we could have prevented, you know, right? Please talk to someone, talk to a best friend, talk to a sister, someone who you have peace in, who you have, like, who you can be able to open up everything to, you know. Because there are some people, and please, maybe you can choose that person wisely, because there's someone you will tell and maybe they'll go and do rumors about you and tell your secrets to someone else. Choose someone you trust. You get it. It can be your mother, it can be your father. That is if you don't fear him. It can be your sister, someone close to you, and someone you really trust, someone who won't go backbiting you. You know, there are some people we tell our problems, and then they go to their other friends, and they be like, you see that person? She's going through a lot. And then they pour everything the way to it. And such people actually always add their own stories to spice up that story, to make it sweet. And the other person will be like, really? So she's like that, you know? Please don't choose such type of friends. Choose someone who is trustworthy. Talk to them and let them give you a listening ear. And to everyone who will be chosen to be talked to, please at least give a listening ear. Give the right words. If someone is opening up to you, at least know that they are depressed. Get that feeling in you that they are depressed, and so they need you. They need you at least to calm them down. They need you to tell them some things like that will make them get the hopes back, you know. Yeah. Another thing is, do something you love. You know, like, do something. Every time you feel like so low, you don't have to, like, be all alone, or maybe being all alone, and maybe like you're idle. You don't have to be idle. That's the word I was looking for. You don't have to be idle. At least do something. Do something. Like, if you love cooking, go cook. Occupy your mind, you know. If you love singing, go sing. If you love reading, please grab a book and read. If you love, you know, that will occupy your mind, and by the time you realize that the day has already ended, a week has already ended, a month, and seriously, how will you get depression for a month? Like, okay, you can, but I mean, you will be forgetting all these problems that are making you so depressed by doing that something, you know. If you love jazzing, please call someone, go on phone, get those minutes. I sometimes when I'm depressed and I really want to talk to someone, I just tell them, hey, do you have minutes? If I don't have, please call me. And they call me and I talk like for 1 hour, 2 hours. And by the time the call is done, trust me, I've already calmed down. Like, the depression is not so high, you know. Let me hope I'm being understood. Please, I really don't want us to hear such stories again. Stories of what I don't want to mention, okay? Don't compare yourself with anyone. Guys, this normally happens on social media. That is the worst thing you can ever do to your life. Like, seriously. Imagine you're already feeling useless. You're already feeling worthless. And then you go on social media. And then you see me. You see my posts. And I'm all smiling. I'm all laughing. And you be like, hey, mama. For them, they're having a good life. For her, she's cute. For her, babe. Like, you're running my life. You're not running yours. That means you're running my life. Please run your life. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Not even the most beautiful girl in Uganda or in Africa. Please. Let social media life not fool you. Social media is social media. We post only what we want you to see. We don't post like, okay, maybe you can go on my IG page. You can go on my IG page and maybe try to stalk me a little and see if I've ever posted anything concerning depression or anything concerning me crying. But does it mean, of course you won't find any, but does it mean I don't cry? Doesn't mean I've never gotten depressed. Like, am I that perfect? I mean, God, even Jesus, who was maybe the most perfect man on earth, cried. You know, what I'm trying to bring home is we don't post our emotions. And it's not because I'm laughing that I'm fine. Some of us laugh in our bad times, just trying to cover the sadness. So this social media will very much mislead you if you're going to follow it. If need be, if you're depressed, please go off social media. If you really can handle, if you don't have like any business, any serious business that keeps you on social media, just go off social media for a while, heal, and then maybe you can get back. But still, even after healing, don't compare yourself to anyone. Because if you do, that will worsen everything. That will even bring the depression back. Then you'll be thinking God is not on your side. You'll be thinking Katonda yakusuulirira. You get. You actually, do you know that every time you compare yourself to someone, you don't remember to praise yourself. You don't remember the good things God has done in your life. You're seeing someone's life and you're comparing yourself to someone's life, and probably that someone is doing even better than you, but you don't know what she did to get there. You even don't know whether she posted, whether she put up that tweet or that post when she's crying. You get. Please don't compare yourself with them. Praise yourself. Actually, this brings me to another point of praising yourself. Every morning, look in the mirror and be like, hey, Mayqueen, I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful, I'm pretty, I'm wise, Praise yourself, because you won't wait for someone to praise you. Because feeling worthless, being depressed, means you're seeing like as if the world has turned itself against you. Like, it is all on your head. Like, everyone is working now on your head. Like, you're their sand, you're their floor for them to walk, you're their red carpet. You get. So please, praise yourself. You know, every time you praise yourself, because if you wait for someone to praise you, that someone will never come, my sister. God, we have waited. And by the way, even the someone that praises you, you never know whether it is just flattering, you know. Someone will say you're beautiful, but they are not really meaning it. But to you, you can never lie to yourself. No. You will sound beautiful when you mean it with all your heart, body, and soul. You will say, Mayqueen, I am pretty. Banange, I am classy. Oh my God, I am so wise. I've never seen a wise girl like me. Don't wait for someone. You know? Let's stop that at that. So another thing, watch comedy. Watch entertainment shows. Every time you're depressed, you really need something like to occupy you, like, even if you want to be alone, it's okay, but at least let something occupy your minds, you know. Let something occupy your schedule. Watch comedy. I normally like watching Mariachi's comedy, Madrata and Chico. You just go to their YouTube channel and watch everything. Oh, Comedy Store. I like Comedy Store a lot, you know. You go and watch, and then, you know, they give these comedies that you will laugh to, and you know, when every time you laugh, you're forgetting what is even bothering you. By the time the comedy is done, but you've already forgotten, you know. Watch something. Watch comedy, watch movies, watch inspiration movies. By the way, I really like inspiration movies, or inspiration talks, you know, inspiration speeches, because it makes you get to know that you're not alone in this thing, because most inspirations tell us where we are from, where we came from, to what we are right now. Yeah. So you get to know someone's life, you get to know how worse someone's life was compared to yours right now. You'll be like, oh, so if this one was like this, then how about me? Mine is just a minor thing, you know. Listen to all those, you know, people don't really like motivational speakers, but those people, sometimes the genuine ones, the serious ones, they are nice, they help, you know. At least they help us, like, not compare ourselves, believe in ourselves, believe we can do it. If he did it, why not me? I will go through this, you know. Yeah. So inspiration stories, yes, I have talked about that. And then lastly, stay around people. Don't be alone. Please don't. My sister, don't be alone. My bro, don't. You know, every time you're around people, you occupy your mind with them. You don't give space to the problems you're going through. No, the problems you're going through don't have any space every time you're with people. And actually, sometimes those problems also behave and misbehave. They only want to come when you're alone. Like when you get to bed and you're from the people, like you're from meeting someone, you're from meeting those people, and you've come to bed. That is where the insomnia comes in. You get, insomnia means lack of sleep. The thoughts come, the problems come, and I'll be like, so you thought you would escape us all day? Nah, we are here. And that is where you can. Oh God. But hey, my point is, please don't be alone. Don't stay alone. Keep around people. You won't get any weird thoughts. We tend to always deep think, you know. We tend to always think too much. Nebita sana. When we are alone, when we are by ourselves, you know. So please don't do that. That should be out. Don't be alone. Stay around people who have maybe the same hobbies with you, who can and it would be good if like, it would be better if, like, you stayed around someone who already knows your story, who already knows what you're going through. That person will help you a lot. She'll help you do some things, like do some activities, you know, that will bring your moods up, you know. Yeah. So those are my points for today. I know there are so very many other points. Maybe we can do a favor to each other, and maybe we write them in the comment section to help a sister, to help a brother. People are going through this shit. We're going through this all day, every time. We should help one another. Please write the causes, one or two, or any, you know, maybe advise someone. Write the causes, write how someone can know, comment about how someone can know that she is depressed. Comment about how she can deal with it. Yeah, at least that is our main point today, because all the others are not so strong. Because now, after knowing the causes, after knowing that you have it, then what next? That is the part we want. That is the part we want to really focus on. We want to save a sister, you know. We want to save lives. Very many people are going, are killing themselves because of depression. And you can't even know. You know, you can even be with someone today, and then tomorrow they be like, he committed suicide and he left this paper. He wrote a note. You get? Writing a note already means that the person was depressed. At least talk to people. Ask them, how are you? Normalize talking to your friends. Ask them, are you cool? I really don't like some friends who take forever to talk to people, you know? Because someone is passing through something that you would have prevented, that you have a solution to. At least even if it is a financial problem and you don't have the money, but at least you can do something to help someone overcome it, you know? Talk to your friends. Don't go silent. I really don't like people who go silent on me. Because every day is a challenge. Every day comes with its own challenge. And you know, every challenge has its own solution. The solution of a relationship is not a solution of a family depression. No, they're different. You get? Talk to someone. At least if you don't have anyone to talk to, you have us now. Write it in the comment section. At least someone will one time see it. You get? Because this video is not going anywhere. It is going to stay here on this platform. Someone will one time see it and maybe get rescued because of your comment. Okay, so write about comment about the causes. Even if you give only one point, it's okay. The cause, how someone can how someone can know they are depressed and how they can deal with it. And also, like I said, I had said it in the introduction part, please write some number, those who maybe can want to talk to people, you know, those who did maybe psychology. Me, my points here are not professional. They are just my points as me. But someone might need someone might need a professional person like a psychiatrist. If you know of any, put them in the comment section to help a sister, a brother, a relative, you know. Yeah. So that being all for today, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, to like, sorry, it's already said, sorry, to give this video a thumbs up, to subscribe if you haven't, invite your friends to subscribe, because they are missing a lot already, you know. We have already gone far, but they can catch up. Yeah, give it a thumbs up, give it a lot of subscriptions. Please don't forget to hit that post notification bell button so that you can be notified anytime we post. You don't have to first go to on YouTube search section, search Mayqueenafrica, whatever. Every time we post, you'll be getting a notification. Then you can just tap on that notification and it brings you to the channel. Yeah, comment, like, share, subscribe, and we are good to go. Yeah, follow me on all my social media platforms for more of this kind. Mayqueen. Okay, I have a problem with okay, it's not me as a problem, but I've been receiving complaints like because on IG, TikTok, Twitter, it's Mayqueenafrica, no space, by the way, no space, it's one word, Mayqueenafrica. Then on on my Facebook page, I say Mayqueen flat. So Mayqueen flat, people have been asking, Mayqueen flat, like Mayqueen with the word flat, or so the thing is, Mayqueen flat, I mean Mayqueen without the word Africa. It's just Mayqueen, one word, Mayqueen without the word Africa. But Twitter, TikTok, and IG, it's Mayqueenafrica. Hope I'm now clear. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Let us meet another time for our lesson. Another lesson that we shall have, or another fun. Anything. Yeah. Please don't forget to subscribe.